Hey guys, welcome to Kitchen Hero. On today's episode, we are making truffle fries with Parmesan. Please stay tuned and buckle up. Alright guys, so you're going to want to start off preheating some vegetable oil or peanut oil. Really depends on your preference, what you can find at the store. And just kind of be careful with people with peanut allergies, but you want to get that going up to 300 degrees. You can either do it in a deep fryer if you have one, or do it on the stove with a candy thermometer. We're going to get that up to 300, and basically we're going to start our French fries at a low temperature, take them out, and then flash them at the very end at a hotter temperature. And literally, this is the list of ingredients you need. We got russet potatoes, which will give you a nice pillowy inside. We've got Parmesan cheese, truffle oil, and salt. Alright, so what we're going to do with these are some pretty big guys. So we're going to really make our own fries. If you've got a fry cutter, go ahead and do that. That's easy. But I'm just going to cut some nice, good sized fries. You can make shoestring fries, or you can make thicker kind of steak fries. Alright guys, pro tip here. This is what all the restaurants do to give you those great tasting fries. We've got some water here. It could be lukewarm water, doesn't matter, room temp. We're gonna put a little bit of vinegar in here. Then we're gonna put our French fries and let these sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. And what that does is it's gonna pull out the starch, and it's gonna give us a fluffier, creamier French fry. And also it will brown a little bit better and have just a better all around taste and feel. So do this. Like I said, we're gonna let this sit 10-15 minutes. And then we're going to take out the fries, let them sit, kind of drain for a minute or two, and we're going to go straight to the oil after that at 300 degrees. Alright, so as you can see, we pulled our French fries from the water. We're basically going to just let them sit for a couple minutes, just to kind of get majority of the water off. Right now I've got my oil just about 300 degrees. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly put these in. And what we're doing is we're basically kind of cooking these through on the inside. We're not trying to get color at this point. We're basically just, like I said, cooking the insides, get them nice, soft, fluffy, and then we'll come back later on our second fry, and that's when we'll crisp them up, give them all the good, really good flavor and crispness that you come to expect in a good French fry. Also, when cutting French fries, like I said, it really depends on how thick you make them. I like my fries a little bit thicker, so it's going to take a few more minutes. So I might do this step for anywhere from probably 5 to 6 minutes, and then I'll probably pull one out at that point just to see how it's doing. If it's starting to get limp, it'll tell you it's pretty much done, ready to go. And then we'll basically put them on a fresh piece of paper towel, let them dry out just a little bit before we go back in the oil. Alright, it's been 5 minutes. We've had our French fries basically blanching in the oil at 300 degrees. Depending on your fryer and how big a pot you're using, you're going to have to kind of play with the temperature, but you definitely want to keep it around 300 degrees. Anything lower than that, you start absorbing oil. Get a mushy, soggy French fry, which is never good. So at this point, we've taken out our fries from the oil. We're just letting them dry off a little bit, cool down a little bit. The cooking's pretty much done. The inside should be nicely cooked, fluffy, and all we're gonna do is turn up the oil now at about 350 degrees, and we're going for color. So once you hit 350 degrees, put your fries back in the oil, and then you're gonna have to play with it again once, like I said, because once you put these back in, it's gonna cool it down, but try to find 350. And then at that point, we're just aiming for color. So once it starts to get a nice golden brown, then we're gonna pull it and go from there. All right, so once we get going cooking these fries for the final time, we wanna have everything else prepped ready to go, because this is gonna be a pretty quick process. So you're gonna wanna have your mixing bowl here to put your fries in. We've grated some Parmesan. We've got some truffle oil, and also kosher salt. Like I said, once we do this, it's going to be literally bang, 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 be done, and then you're ready to go. Alright guys, we're all set. We're at 350. We are ready to go. So like I said, this will be a quick process. Just be careful. Putting everything back into the oil. You just drop it in like this. You got a couple little pieces, drop it in, but be careful because it will splash back at you. Like I said, potatoes are already cooked. Right now we're just going for color. You can hear it bubbling away, doing its job. So since that's going, we're gonna get prepared here. So we got our bowl ready to go. We're going to take a little bit of our truffle oil, just kind of sprinkle it around the corners of the bowl. Just a little bit. This stuff goes a long way. So we want to sprinkle a little bit around the corners. We'll do a little bit over the top. We've got some Parmesan ready to go here, grated. We're going to use about half of it now and half at the very end once we plate it up. And like I said, once kosher salt. I always want to have that handy ready to go. Once the potatoes come out, go into that bowl, we want to season right away because that's when the seasoning will stick and we'll get the most bang out of our salt instead of letting it kind of float around the bottom. It will stick to everything. So as you can already tell, it's been literally 30 seconds. We're already starting to get a nice color on these French fries. I'd say probably 30 seconds to a minute more will be good to go. Alright guys, I think we're all set. You can see your French fries are getting nice golden dark brown. And they're starting to float as well. And basically once we put this in the metal bowl, it's almost going to sound like shards of glass. So here we go. We're just kind of draining off as much oil as we can. We've got our truffle oil on the sides. And this is going to go quick. So literally just a little bit more truffle oil over the top. We're going to take a nice big pinch kosher salt and then half of our Parmesan cheese. Basically we're just going to mix this and blend it all together and get it to incorporate. It's all going to stick to the fries. Don't be chintzy with your salt. Salt's cheap, but flavor is definitely a huge thing. You're going all these steps, doing all these steps. Why not get some flavor out of this? Alright, so here we go. Ready to plate. Got our bowl. We're going to pour our fries in here. It smells amazing, by the way. Unfortunately, you guys can't smell us, but we got our nice crispy fries. As you can see. And we're going to go the last bit of our Parmesan. And there you guys go. Parmesan Truffle Fries. Super easy, super quick. It's going to be a great amount of flavor. All these items you can find at the store. Alright, there you guys go. Truffle fries with Parmesan, or Parmesan truffle fries, whatever you want to call it. But like I said, make the fries yourself. You're going to get the best flavor possible. I mean, this is a restaurant fry right here. And doing it at home, it's going to be cheaper. It's going to be more satisfying because you're getting them fresh right out of the oil. And also, you take pride in it. So please like, subscribe, enjoy. And if you saw any tools that were used today below, just click on the link and everything will be there for you. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.